Hi, I'm Captain Grant Coppin with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
All right, guys, we got a lot of water moving through right here. I'm going to circle some of the areas that I've been hitting over here, the in between this couple of islands. Basically, what you want to do when the tide gets up is hit all the areas, all these islands that are usually sticking out of the water. They're now submerged with water. They're going to have fish on them, redfish. Circle this one right here. They're going to have both redfish and trout. So look for those areas to produce all the way through the coming days. And we're catching most of our fish on croaker. Over here on the King Ranch shoreline, all these back lakes, they're starting to drain. So there's going to be fish all up in the sand. Make sure your cut bait's hitting in the sand. You'll catch plenty of redfish moving in and out of these back lakes as the water starts to drop. Right now it's pretty high, so look for the bait. Those are the places you're going to find the fish. Right here, starting on the north end of the Nighthawk Bay, we've been catching good redfish. You know, I say it, but there's some really good redfish in here right now. All between the islands, up as shallow as you can float your boat. This is a real good place to throw popping corks and live shrimp, or just throw some cut bait on the bottom, hitting in the sand pockets, the sand along the islands, both on the inside and the outside of the spoils. All right, these fish are super spread out. Got a couple of reds around this island here. And then I went way up here on the sand where the sand and the grass meet. That's where I've been throwing my baits. Even though you can get shallower than this, really there's no bait up in that clear sand. So I've been targeting the edge of the grass and the sand along here. I'm going to just draw a line along it. That's about as shallow as you want to go, because once you get up into that flat, I mean, you're not going to see a whole lot of bait. You're not going to see a whole lot of fish. So just stay where you can have some grass and some sand pockets along this edge. Over here on the south shore, these lakes are all full of fish, and they're starting to drain, so they're going to be right out at the mouth. Is the coming days, the drain of Alberto comes out, and these fish will start moving down this shoreline. Just get up here as tight as you can, put the trolling motor down, start moving down the shoreline. You'll start seeing fish and seeing bait. If you get to about right here, and you can go back in this lake. I mean, there's 1.5 foot of water right here, so you can go back in this lake and get on some really good fish, redfish, few trout, black drum, but there's some good fish along here. Been catching them on popping corks and live shrimp, or just throw a shrimp free line right in front of them as you see them swimming down the shoreline.
Captain Grant Coppin, thanks for watching.